Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Washington Commanders and the San Francisco 49ers. I'm Kate Scott. Joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL divisional round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kay. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer. And your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear, fitting the situation we're in, well, that's the week you're going to be.
Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Kate, you're not going to find a quarterback that will tell you it's not easier to play at home. It is in the playoffs. But the crowd is on your side, no travel. I think equally every quarterback will tell you there's nothing more rewarding, more fulfilling than going into somebody else's house and beating them. He's got that chance today.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We've set of downs from 37. Throwing on first down, Daniels. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Washington first down. A gain of 13 yards.
From the gun, it's Hunt. And he's down to almost... Oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Following the play, we have an injured Commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause. Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Running once more here with Hunt. Escapes a defender. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Another run from Hunt. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Washington Commanders first down. First and goal, Washington.
Shotgun snap. It's a give to Hunt. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now he's York to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
Well, here we go, Kate. That good old adage, that good old question of rust versus rest. Yep, this QB and his buddies, they all had the week off. They're rested, they feel good. Or will they be rusty? This opening series, a big one to get them in rhythm.
There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
23-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. He'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. We've set it down from 37.
First and 10 at the 37.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
38-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Second and 9.
Looking in the air here. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Intended for
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
It's now third down and 9 yards.
Here he goes, third and long. He has the first over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
He finds Dotson left side. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
He takes off with it. He's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Mitchell will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish up their opening drive. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Jackson now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Back out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. That's complete to Jackson. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Commanders first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Complete out to the right side. Gets this down to the 5-yard line. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Washington Commanders first down.
Daniels going to keep it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's got it. It's in close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Daniels, third and goal. That one connects. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders break the tie here in the first. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
York now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. On now is York to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Throw left side, complete. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To the air now on first and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. Receiver in motion, going left. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Complete out to the right. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He dodged the tackle, and he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. They have played lights out on offense, scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Hunt trying things up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Mims with the grab. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 7. And this is...
3rd and 2. Now Daniels. Cops, this is lane. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 4 yards.
1st and 10 from the 43.
A gain of 4 yards. First down.
Daniels from the pistol. Finds him on the slant. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action now. Daniels. Dump off to his fullback. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
On target to Moore. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Washington first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this
3rd and short, Daniels. Making the call himself. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
16 yards. That's another Washington first down.
All set now. 1st and 10. He scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders now lead by 10. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Now it's York to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Throwing now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another 49er first down.
Sticking to the air here. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Hits him on the end route. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to throw now. Brings it in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a one-score game before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 4.
49ers 17.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Jackson now to return it. Shoots away for 1. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Commanders returning their offense and this running back to the field. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. Final throw before the break. Complete out to the right side. And they're on him to send him out. And that's going to bring us to the end of this 2nd quarter. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen.
Our look around the NFL starts now. Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. It's the Browns at home to take on the Chiefs. And this is Rashee Rice. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Chiefs pull off yet another upset. They are now just 1 win away from the Super Bowl. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The 49ers offense ready to get to work to begin this 3rd quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Setting him on the dime. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. money's on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Pass play now. It is caught left side. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Commanders and this running back headed back out for a new series. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. Reaches the 40. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Here's a give to Hunt. Escapes the defender. They give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs at that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
This is 3rd down.
Daniels keeps it himself. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
That's good for a Washington 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Hunt up the middle. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
You're good on the point after. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11. Now he's York to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard.
Again, this is Mitchell. And get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Mitchell Evans, incomplete.
Here's a throw. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
And the 49er 1st down.
Keeps it on the option here. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of
It's
one.
2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
Dropping back to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
It's gone. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
The Commanders back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Connects on the crosser. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. New set of downs from 37.
It's a gain of 10.
Go with Hunt on the run. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And one intended for Jalen Lane. And that brings up 4th and long. The Commanders ready for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. He dodged the tackle. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The 49ers and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. 1st down, play action. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 44-yard
Shotgun
line.
snap, looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
To Keaton Mitchell. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's 49ers football, and they trail. Their playoffs hanging in the balance. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
And the 49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He's going to throw this one. Oh, he lost the football! But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery.
A loss of 2 yards.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dump off, caught by his back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They give to Hunt. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels.
After a 47-yard line.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Well, 100 minutes on the move here. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 28.
On now is York to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing off the play fake. Cut out left. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. I'll throw it. Caught by Dotson on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. They've got first down here from the 36. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He has room past the 25. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have second and goal.
A gain of 7 brings up second and goal.
Oh, that's got it. Look at the power. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, and so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
From the gun, it's Hunt. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Washington first down.
Another run for Hunt. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Second and 9.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Catch is made near the edge. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Nickel set from the Niners on third down.
6 on the play. And this.
Back to throw it. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 20-40.
Daniels going to keep it. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. They break the huddle. It's second down now. Here's the backup. First throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
He'll throw it. Connecting on the slant. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Commanders first down. A gain of 15. First down, Washington.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Commanders in range for a game-winning score. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Running right side. Here's Hunt. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
He's brought down back at the 16.
All right, here we go. Second down. Setting up to pass. Pass him on a quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Number 89.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Now to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. San Francisco calls it second timeout. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. On comes Cade York. A lot riding on this kick. This only a chip shot from the right hash. That one is good. And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting this job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Counts on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the 49ers on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw it.
The 31-yard line.
Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing now. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play.
1st down.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
The 17-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field, because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. This to set us up with a potential overtime frame. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they have tied this game.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, things go a specific way in OT. The next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
Return starts from the goal line. And that return comes to a close, which means buckle up, everybody. We've got some extra football on the way. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. So overtime in the playoffs, Brock, no longer an oddity compared to our first 18 weeks. It's all going to work the same now. Both teams guaranteed a shot with the football, regardless of who wins the opening toss. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, it is next score wins. Two teams giving all they have to make it to the NFC Championship. How fun is this, Brock? A great game continues as they kick it away in overtime. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And a touchdown here won't win the game automatically, but it could spell the beginning of the end for their opponents, who would have to respond in kind. First throw of overtime. Oh, big interception here. Fred McJuffrey in to pick it off. And the Commanders surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. Wow. Stunned silence up here and stunned silence on that sideline, partner. I mean, a pick on the very first play of overtime? That one may have just decided this ball game.
Well, this offense now has to go out on that field and capitalize. It's got to pay off what the defense just did. This is called complementary football, Kate. Your defense goes out there and takes the ball away extraordinarily. And now the offense has got to find a way to finish this game off with points.
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Third down, they need 7.
This is third.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Complete to Mims. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. Dumped off to his running back. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Second and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Back to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 26.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule.
2 yards.
You're going to have to pick up the pace.
It's 2nd and 8.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Not through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
3rd down, Commanders in the dime. 6 DBs out there. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this one doesn't go far.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this needs to be a good one. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now comes the Commander offense for another series. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a gain of 3. And this is
3rd and short, Daniels. He's going to run for it. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Walker now from the gun. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. We'll take a break with them here in overtime. This entire contest rests on his next kick. Ball in the right hash, the distance 43 yards. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
So it's a win on the road for the committee.